my name's Ian Harrop. I'm 64 years young. I'm fortunately retired now after having run my businesses in Bury for over 40 years. My first gig lane experience, well, that's going back a long time. I think I was age 5, and I seem to remember my father kicking me backside under the turnstiles so I could get in for nothing. To be honest, I can't remember what the first game was, but I was hooked since then, and here I am 59 years later, still wanting to support Bury Football Club. Well, my probably strangest season isn't remembering successes. Well, in one way it was a success. It was when we avoided getting relegation to the conference. I was director at the time, and I can remember a particular game at Darlington. It was when Chris Brass scored his spectacular own goal in off his nose, and we were 2-0 down and came back to win 3-2. Matthew Tipton scored a 92nd minute winner, and I remember I was in the director's box at Darlington, and I went absolutely wild and had to apologise to their chairman after for my behaviour, which quite rightly he fairly to me understood. So that game was vital for our survival in the Football League, and at the time the club was going through a lot of financial difficulties, but we needed that win and we got it. So that's my probably most memorable game. Okay, my favourite player, again showing my age, it's got to be Colin Bell. Colin came here from the northeast as a young lad. We nurtured him, and what a class player he was. I can remember watching his debut at Bury, and he went on to be such a tremendous player, and it was such a shame that his career was cut short by injury, else he would have been a world-class player without doubt. Again, such a difficult question, my most memorable game, because obviously over the many years I've been supporting the club, it's so difficult to pin one down, but probably one of my most favourite games was a cup game. We went up to Middlesbrough to Ayresome Park, as it was in them days, drew 0-0, got them back here, 2-0 down. Half the crowd hadn't got in because they were late, and they got into the ground and we were already 2-0 down, so everyone was despondent. But what a comeback. We came back to win 3-2. I think centre-half John Hume scored, George Hampstead, the winger, scored, and what a tremendous atmosphere. I think there was about 17,000 in Gig Lane that night, and to come back from 2-0 down to win 3-2, what a night that was. What does Bury Football Club mean to me? Well, as I say, I've been supporting the club since age 5, been actively involved in the club since the 70s. But what this means to me now about bringing Bury Football Club back is that I want to bring my grandson. I want him to follow my footsteps. He was a really keen Bury supporter, came down with me all the time, and he was so despondent when the club went out of business, went out of the AFL. So to me, it's always been personal. I love the social aspect of the club. I love the camaraderie of the club. I love what the club brings to the community, and we need to bring all that back, and I will do anything that I can within my powers to bring the good times back to Gig Lane. My ultimate ambition would be to see hopefully Bury back in the Football League within my lifetime. Hopefully that happens, who knows, but just to get Bury Football Club back playing football in the football pyramid will be such a major achievement of what has gone on in this football club. So to me, just to bring life back to Bury Football Club will mean the world to me.